Hey guys, I'm really excited about this new course that I'm launching, Elevate Dating Blueprint. And one of the concepts that I cover in this course, which is I think one of the number one things that I've learned even recently, honestly, of how to just be a good human being, is how do you know in life when the strategies that you're using to move through reality are working for you and getting you the results that you want, and when they're not? Because sometimes what we do in life is we sort of sleepwalk through things. Imagine you're driving between two cities and you arrive back to your home and it's been 45 minutes of driving and you don't even remember anything you did. You were just sleepwalking the whole time. And we'll do this in a lot of areas of our life. Our brain is really powerful for this. We sometimes sleepwalk through relationships. We sometimes sleepwalk through our careers. We sleepwalk all the way into terrible ruts and disasters. And speaking from my own experience, I've walked myself into some pretty terrible situations. But the best thing about being human is that you can actually fix yourself. You can look at your life, you can look at the things that you're doing, and you can start to evaluate what works and what doesn't. And that's hard. It's a really big problem because sometimes we don't want to do that. And until something really terrible happens to you, you might not realize that you've sleepwalked into a pit. So there's two ways to get around this. Number one, you have to create a map, a direction to go in. A lot of people, we just don't really choose where we want to go. We don't have a direction we want to head in. We don't have goals in terms of our relationships and our dating lives. We don't really know what we're looking for. And because of that, we just sort of, our brain doesn't use its resources or its energy to direct us anywhere. And so I say, have a map, have a direction, have a goal. Even if it's a bad one, it's better than being aimless, okay? Number two, which I think is even more important, is you have to be willing to hear the feedback that other people are giving you and relate it to how you are in the world. But the problem is a lot of times we hear the feedback that we get from other people and we take it in, but we take it in with this judgment of their motive. For example, if someone shows up late for something or a girl shows up late for a date, we might judge her as being as a betrayal or as being ignored or something like this. When in reality, she may have some reason why she's late, right? And it may not be related to you at all. And so the more we can start to see the criticisms and insults, and every time someone says no, or I can't, or I won't, or any of these words to us, we can start to hear inside of them what's alive in the sense of their needs that we're not meeting. And if we can start to hear that, then we can start to hear behind your girlfriend coming home and yelling at you because the house is messy. You can start to hear the need, for example, that she just cleaned it yesterday and you made a mess of the place and she feels disrespected and she has a need to be respected. And so once you can start to hear the good feedback from people, and admittedly there's a lot of bullshit and you can leave that behind, then you can start to really hear how people think about you and you can really start to update yourself. It's going to be painful. And one of the things is that when we get in life up to a certain point, we get to what's called a local maximum. And in order to get to the next height, which is going to be even higher, we have to go down. And it's going to be painful and it's going to suck, but that's why having a coach, having someone that can help you through these situations, to know that what you're doing has meaning, has value to your life, and isn't just useless suffering, is what truly has helped me, the mentors, and I would like to help you with. So check out my site. I have it listed on Facebook here, and I would love to talk to you more. If you have any questions about this video or others, please let me know. Thanks for your time.